Hello, this is Janet16 and welcome to an update. I think it's update 3 now on my new layout, my new model railway, Cornell Street. So, I wasn't going to do an update until I got all the track done. However, there's a few things I want to talk about that I haven't mentioned in the videos. I have mentioned on the Facebook page though. So, before we do anything, let's have a look at the station progress. So, the track has been stuck down. And as you can see, this lovely shiny platform, which still needs primering up, is in place. So I started primering it, and it wasn't until I got to about here that I realised the spray can was, it said grey primer. There was no way it was grey primer. It came out like a metallic gloss colour, so I wasn't happy with that. But I sprayed the entire thing. I'll just spray it again. But no, that's the platform done. I don't know if you can see it from angle here. It would curve around on the right side, but on the left side is straight. And the bay platform is complete. That is how long the bay platform will be. It is only for the Pacer. And the idea is that this is a country station that survived beaching and still runs modern day trains. However, the bay platform is kind of a weekend only train. So in the weekday, the Pacer won't be using this platform. That'll be used on other duties. And the idea is to make things a little bit interesting, and so it's not all DMU units on the layout. We're going to have some modern image diesels that will be stored up in the bay platform for certain days of the week. And kind of imagine down this end somewhere there would be a marshalling yard and maybe a container area, dock, like inland port. So a lot of the diesels and that come down here and they're stored in here for a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, until their train is ready. So that means I don't just get DMUs running, I can run a bit of everything. And I bought, you would have saw the review, the Class 70 from my friend Matt. I also bought a Class 60 from him and a Class 47. 47 I still got a review actually. I did review it, but it didn't come out as well as I thought it would. I just hear the computer winding up. So what I'm going to do is talk to you now about the track plan, and then we'll come back to the arches and the road. So the track comes down here, as you can see. We got a nice large double slip. There we go. So there's the double slip. Not looking forward to wiring these up, but hey, there we go. Also to note, from this board onwards, all the boards are still lifting up. That way, when I'm doing the point motors and that for the track, I can just remove the board with the points on them. Which makes it easier. Same goes for these points here. This piece of board is, let's move the lights, I'll have a look at them in a second. These points come up with the board and that'll be that. So the idea is that the track will come from the bay, so you got 3 to 2, the double slip allows running, and then down here it's going to go to 3 tracks. And the idea is you have the 2 mainline tracks staying close together like they do, going off into the filler yard, which will be there. And then the 3rd track will be kind of a branch track that goes off to a different direction. And maybe just imagine that somewhere down this line there's a massive triangle. So the triangle comes into the town, over the viaduct into the station, and goes off to other places. That's the idea of that. And the fiddle yard will go all across here. You can see I've got some storage area underneath, which is great. That's worked out really well. So yeah, that's the plan. So there's got to be 3 tracks from now. I got the last point coming, which will go in here, and that'll be that. Now let's look at the road. So I got a way that I'm going to build the road a little bit different. I usually, on my old layout, I would just paint the road on. Gonna build the road completely out of plasticard. That is why we've got this higher board here, like a little bit higher, it's about 7mm higher. And the idea is the plasticard roads are going to be cut. Gonna build plasticard curbs and then use the Metcalfe curbs to build up on that, and that should work out about right with that level. And that'll be all the way down here under the bridge and so on and up the hill. So let's talk about the arches. It's probably going to be called the Arches, the actual street, I'm not too sure. Cornell Street is the name of the layout, but that's kind of the station name. So I don't know what I call the streets yet. So if we move this Stobart lorry out of the way, we got this lock up here. I don't know if the camera will pick that up well. So this is just using weathering powders on these. You can see down here as well. I got the effect of rain where the water's run down. Now they look a bit bright. However, that's the camera. That's where the light's shining on it through the window. These are actually quite dark and grimy in person. They still will have a few more colours added though. And then we got the repair garage down here. Now the idea with the repair garage is that's going to have an interior. I'm going to build that with plasticard, build a nice little interior. There's got to be that Mercedes up on jacks, people working on it, welding, coming out the garage, like a blue flashing light. So that's that. And then as we go down, more arches. So this is kind of the repair garage. Move these lights again. This is the repair garage lot. Now it's quite a big area. There'll be a few details added. I will add 2 spotlights in here so they can work at night. We'll go into lights in a second. And then we got the bridge here. The bridge, I still want to add a bit more dirt and grime to that. And then the last arch, and then we got this solid wall, and then the grass bank can be built up to this. I built this pillar, I don't know if we can see that, there we go. And that go down the end. I still need to build this up around here. I'm hoping to do that this week actually, maybe tomorrow, being I'm not doing anything. So, and then we'll have grass bank going all the way up here, and that'll be that, and the road of course. Up here we'll have a bus stop, quite modern. I want this area to be quite modern, so some modern walls, barriers and that, stuff like that. More storage underneath these, which is great. So if we come back down to lights, let me zoom out a bit. So I mentioned the light inside the garage, with the welding light. The track will not be lit up apart from signals. And of course the back scene will be on this. The back scene's being done ready. Hopefully get that in again this weekend. And then we're going to have lights down here, like street lights. So I've picked these lights up. I don't know if you can see them in the bag. The camera's probably going to play havoc with them. I don't know if I can get one out really. So that's the resistors. And then there we go. So let me put that light down. Sorry, my camera's being an absolute pain. Let me put it on manual focus. I don't like cameras. There we go. So you just make that out. 2 wires. Obviously I have no idea how to wire these up. These are working lights. They're placed all the way down this street. Let's just get the... There we go. So we'll have them all the way down here. Around the corner. Traffic lights. I will have traffic lights. They will not be working traffic lights. They won't go red to green. But maybe that's something I can look at with a switch. But they don't really need to, I suppose. They'll just be lit up. And we'll go from there. There'll be a light in here, of course. I'll probably look at putting lights on the arches. Like in this area anyway. But not too sure on that yet. And then the lights will go all the way up. The station will be lit up, of course, with proper station lights. I still got to build the platform on the other side. We got our 143, 158 and a 150. These are all going to be interior detailed. So sorry. So the 143 You can see inside, really nice. I'm going to buy some Backman people, put them in there, all sat down, and that'll look quite good. As for these, you can't really see the interior inside. However, I've bought some cheaper figures that I haven't got with me at the moment. They're in the other room. But I bought some cheap figures. They aren't very detailed. But what I'm going to do is stick them inside the 158. And I might see what they look like inside the 150. But no, they're mainly for the 158 for now. And I got 25 of them. That fit out that train. And I'll just know there and now. Not sure how clear they'll be to see through the windows, because it does look like black windows. You can just about make out the seats, but not with the camera. So that's it for this update video. That is everything that's happening on Cornell Street. The next step is getting the track all sorted, and then we go on to point motors and everything like that, and then I'll get a controller. Wiring up the point motors to DCC I've never done before, so that'll be interesting, and a double slip could be a pain, but we'll get around it. I got Dan, he's going to help me out with the wiring hopefully, and I got a few other friends that are willing to help out if needed. So yeah, should be pretty good. This layout is going on really nice. I haven't worked on it for a couple of days now, but there's not much to do until I get the track. And I need to get some cork down in the fiddle yard as well. That's what the battery driver's holding down, but that'll probably be moved now. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think. What do you think of the layout so far? What do you think of the plans? Loads to be done, but that's what a model railway does. That's what you meant to do. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.